Hello. We're gonna have to totally speak up today. I think we picked the windiest day to do an outdoor yard sign decoration episode, right?
Yes.
Yes.
It's a bit breezy.
Guys, I'm here with my good friend Jen Eckerman. Jen Eckerman started her own little business. I think you're like a serial entrepreneur.
Maybe
Would you agree with that?
I've dabbled in lots of things.
Okay. And we may have to go through the history of that. But her latest venture is with Spell It Out Co., right? Is that how you say it?
Spell It Out Co.
Metro West.
Yep.
Which is the company that you see putting up signs all over the metro with happy birthdays and congratulations and all sorts of celebrations. So you were like a stealth ninja last night or this morning, because we were already in bed. Now, it wasn't that late, I guess. So maybe you don't really work moonlight in those hours, but we were already in bed. But this morning when I left to go to the gym, there was this sign in my yard, which we're going to post pictures of, but and talk about her special that she has going on. But very cool, and way to capitalize on the moment with that. Really, I don't know if it was much of a thing before COVID.
I think I might have seen them here and there, but not like we did in May through now.
Sure.
So
the drive-by celebrations for birthdays and parties and such, this is just the perfect addition. But also now I think it's growing in popularity with all sorts of other things as well. So, and you've been super, I think, on the cutting edge, right, with your October special.
I'm trying to be,
which is super
we're
cool.
just trying to reach more people and get our name out there to hopefully people see the booze and they're like, oh, I want this or I want that. So yeah,
awesome. So we'll get into what Jen does, but first we wanted to give a shout out to all of the teachers out there. Woohoo! It is World Teachers Day. So, gosh, I know teachers have a really hard job, and you guys are basically angels, because there are people on this earth that were made to be teachers, and then there were people on this earth that were not made to be teachers, and I am one of those. So, shout out to all of the teachers out there for doing what you do, and then just pivoting and taking things in a whole nother direction this year specifically. So, thank you for what you do, and thank you for taking all of our children and putting up with them day by day. So.
Totally.
So here we are on a Monday. We just had a great weekend. It was my husband and I's 7-year anniversary. So we had a little date day.
Awesome. Where'd you guys go?
Oh my gosh, we went to Fresco downtown, which is kind of like a repeat because we went there the weekend before too. But we went there for brunch. And it was great. And then we went to Eatery and just sat and had drinks. And it was like we were on another planet, which was awesome. No kids.
Sounds lovely. That sounds completely opposite of our weekend.
Okay, and your weekend?
Which was 3 football games and 2 baseball games.
Oh my God. So all the sports at the same time?
Yes.
And could you go to all of those games, both you and Brad?
No.
Okay, because you got to split up.
Brad coaches two of the boys.
Yeah.
So I take the littlest one while he takes the oldest. We had a football practice in there too.
Okay.
So then he had to go to the big
not?
one's football practice. Then there was a swap involved. And then we had to take one to a baseball field, another to the other football field. It was,
That's an operation
diagram
that requires management
Yeah.
on that. And I can actually see your husband being the diagram.
You know what's funny?
It's not him?
It is him. It's 100% him.
Okay.
But today, one of my Facebook memories was from right before we left on a vacation, where we were leaving.
Was it the California one, the San Francisco one?
It might have been that one, or it might have been Mexico.
Okay,
I don't
because I
remember
think
which
I
one.
saw this one at one point.
There was a book, a binder.
Yes. Okay.
With spreadsheets and day-by-day locations. And the picture that came up on my memories today was each of their sports bags. It was like he took a screen grab from, Shields or Dick's or whatever of each of the boys' bags and said, this is the basketball bag. This is the one that goes to football. And then with the days of the...
So this is for the parents.
It was for...
Because I cannot imagine being a parent having to step into all of that. So we are just getting started, and we just do the 4-year-old soccer right now, which is Saturday practice and game, all together. And we don't have to go anywhere except for right down to 156th Street. in university, which is awesome. But oh darn, it rained on Saturday. And my friends, you said, well, and Kelly said on Saturday, well, just because it's raining doesn't mean they're going to cancel soccer. And I was like, well, it's cold too. And oh darn, they did cancel soccer. So
It's just a miss.
shoot.
You need to toughen up,
I
Meg.
know.
You got 2 boys.
I got a lot of time to get tough on that. So I'm just, I'll get there. I'll get there. So. Okay, so Spell It Out Co. Metro West. You just launched this year. You have your inventory. Tell us a little bit about what you do normally and then what you're doing for your special in October.
Okay, so normally we do, we'll do anything.
Yeah.
But a majority of what I do is happy birthday signs. So
Yes. Okay.
happy birthday, name, age.
Yep.
Do you want to know about my process? Like when I
do.
get there and like
Yeah.
how people don't know that I ever come to their yard?
Yes. Because this happened to me. Yes.
So I set up either in the morning between 5 and 6 a.m.
Okay. Which takes some discipline.
It does. It does. I've only had one morning where I woke up a little bit late. And I just shared that a few days ago that I had to go in my pajamas. It was delightful, but whatever.
Yes.
It was fine. It got done. Nobody knew I was there.
Yeah. See?
And then I come back at night after dark and
Okay.
swipe them off the lawn, and
Okay.
no one ever knows I'm there.
No, and it's just a nice thing to like kind of commemorate the day.
Yes, it is.
So for October, you're doing a special boo. So if you guys are familiar with the neighborhood, Get Booed or We've Been Booed, whatever, our neighborhood has done that typically in the past. But again, with some changes, like people might be a little more comfortable with something different. So what Jen is doing is you've launched this boo special for October. And tell us about that.
Yep, it's $35. I come and I set up either the night before or early morning. And you get boo, and you'll see pictures later. But you'll get the whole setup. It's $35, and then you also get cookies. My friend Christine has partnered with me.
Okay. We got to talk about Christine for a second, because I've actually used Christine several times for like kids' birthday parties, for like cakes and cookies and such. And so she makes the most amazing sugar cookies and cakes. So this is what, 6 cookies?
So you get four cookies, and then additional cookies if you want extras. They're $2.
So
they're $2 a piece.
There's-
I mean, these
yeah.
cookies are like
Oh my gosh,
gold.
and they're so good.
Yeah,
So they're
they're-
decorated so cute. They're individually wrapped, which is great. And then they come in this little tub, and she's got like little Halloween. There's a pumpkin. There's a ghost. And I know that they taste amazing too.
Yeah,
I can
they are.
attest to that. And then this cute little sticker on here too. So you put these on the front door
Yep.
with the package, which is super affordable.
It is. It's kind of a sweet deal.
And so if you go to the website,
Yeah, you can just go to my Facebook page, or go to my website. Yeah, you'll get to me somehow, and then I will get you the link to get signed up.
so it's like a sign up genius for
Yeah.
the month of October for
Yep.
that, because I'm sure you have some limited supply.
I do.
on
I'm
that.
doing 2 setups tonight. The later in the month is almost full,
Yeah.
but right now I still have some openings, and toward the middle of the month I still have some openings to be
Okay.
able to do so.
So, we were talking a little bit earlier about how you can order these signs, and like obviously it's preferred to have as much notice as possible, right? But like you said, 80% of people typically call and say, "Oh my gosh, I need a birthday sign tomorrow. What do you got?"
Yeah.
And then you say,
Typically, if I can do it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
I will try and move mountains because I think it's important to be celebrated.
Absolutely.
Especially right now,
Yeah.
when a lot of kids aren't having birthday parties.
Yeah.
And this is like a big part of their celebration
Yeah.
is, having this big display and having friends drive by and neighbors
and the
then know.
pictures, yep,
And the
yep.
picture,
Yep.
the great photo ops and everything. So no, I try as hard as I can to be able to do any that I get.
We were joking that if maybe the person had like a really long name or something, we might have to shorten it up or like what, because you have inventory.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I know that I haven't seen it yet, but I think you've got this whole setup in your basement with shelves and like specific slots for all of
It's getting there.
Yeah.
That's the game.
Well, that's very
plan.
important
Yeah.
because sometimes you
It's-
may forget a letter.
Forget a letter.
Right?
You might forget a why.
You might forget a why
I
on
don't
something,
know.
but you might
I
have
don't
some
know why.
keys in the back of your car
Yeah,
that you can
just
actually
hanging out.
place in
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
So when you do forget a letter, I mean, not that it's ever happened, but if it were to happen, you could probably call your backup partner,
I
business
do.
partner,
Yes.
right?
And he has received a call
Yes.
early in the morning
Yeah.
and was super excited about that. But he,
Yeah.
with a smile on his face,
Of course.
delivered that with the
Yes.
right size steak in it and
Yep.
everything, and we got her done.
Yeah, that's amazing. Oh, it takes a village, doesn't it?
It does take a
Always.
village. Yeah.
What's been the most exciting, I guess, realization to this, or like your entrepreneurship moment that you're most proud of? Because then, of course, on the flip side, we're going to say what's the most surprising sort of, things that happen too.
I guess, well, I think the most memorable, can I do that instead? The
Yep.
most memorable ones have been, I've done a few at like memory care facilities and nursing homes.
Yes.
And it just really,
Yeah.
it really gets you.
Yeah.
The very first one I did, I was crying while I was there
Yeah.
setting
Yeah.
up. Because it was a daughter, her mom was turning, it was late 80s or 90s. She had dementia. Had no idea what was, going on, but we were able to set it up right outside her window, and the nurses came and opened the window so she could kind of see. And the whole time I'm setting up, the daughter is singing happy birthday to her mom, and I'm just like sticking the stakes into the ground. But it was so great. And I just did another one at a memory care facility in West Des Moines, and I think it was daughter or granddaughter, I'm not sure, who organized it and sent me a picture of the birthday girl from outside, because they wouldn't let her come outside and they wouldn't let anybody inside. So she took a picture from the outside, and then somebody, probably a nurse or somebody, took a picture from the inside out. So that was really, I think those are my favorite ones, are being able to celebrate, the unexpected birthdays. Because, kids, they think it's great and all, but adults really really like them too.
I've seen a few like 60s and even 70s, and so I think that's awesome.
Yeah, I did one last week.
Have you done 100 yet?
I haven't done 100.
We need to get 100. Yeah.
But I did one last week for a lady that was turning 70, and she's the first person that caught me doing her signs.
Oh, yeah.
Because this lady gets up every day and walks
I think I
6
saw
or
that
7
post.
miles.
Yeah, she was
like,
just on her way back from like her 7 mile
she's like,
walk
hang
or
on,
something.
I'll be right back. I gotta finish up my 6. And I was like,
oh my gosh.
holy cow.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the one time I got caught.
Okay.
But,
what are some of the, I think you're starting to have quite a few stories of like, okay, so when you said you were going to do this, you sent out this email that said, here's tips for success, right?
Yeah.
So water your lawn, which all day yesterday I kept telling husband, we need to water the lawn, like turn on the sprinkler system.
Thanks, Tim.
And he did, but it didn't go off until this morning. She had already been, so sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
It was fine.
So my question was, gosh, have you gotten nailed with the sprinklers yet?
I have not gotten nailed with the sprinklers.
Okay.
No.
Well, first time you do, you're gonna have to go out and get yourself a nice hot pair of wellies, because business expense,
Right,
and like
of
you need to
course.
have like a signature color. Like
Right.
don't get black.
No,
Like
no, it'll be
yellow, something's fine.
I'll know soon what my color will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want you to work on that, and then share with us what color you end up going
Okay.
with. But also in the email was, please pick up your pet waste, because somebody with a dog or dogs or big dogs, like you're gonna be traipsing around the yard.
I'm walking
and-
around your yard.
Yeah.
It's dark. I can't see anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I did have one incident that did prompt me to add that to the list
Of course.
could you please
Yes.
do this?
Yes.
And some people have dogs, some people don't, and if they don't have dogs, they disregard, and other
Yeah.
times they're like, oh, I
Yeah.
should probably go clean up my yard.
Ooh, someone's
Yeah.
planting
There was an
signs in
incident, so
Yeah.
just leave it there.
Okay. Okay, so what are all of the things, besides birthday and congratulations, like what are all of the ways that we could use yard signs to celebrate events?
Gosh, there's so many things. I mean, it's endless.
Right, you prompted my memory sparked my memory because you have all these different pieces, like baby showers, right? So like baby shower
Yep, I did
events.
a drive-by baby shower a while back. My kids' school just kicked off their fun run last weekend, so last Friday, so I did a setup there to kind of get parents as they're driving through the pickup line so that they know they'll be getting an
Everybody
email.
drives through the pickup line.
Let's see, what other open houses?
Yes.
I did one for myself when the day we closed on our house.
Yep.
I said home sweet home.
Yep.
In our new front yard.
Also in October, you're going to be doing a breast cancer
Yes.
awareness one.
I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Yes. So I did my first one this morning, and you can choose what you wanted to say, but I was hoping that people would say you got this, girl, or whatever, some variation of that. And that is $75. So you could I just did one this morning for you got this kid.
Yeah.
She's having a double mastectomy today. So the cost of those are $75, and then $25 will go to whatever breast cancer awareness fund
charity.
that. Yeah. Okay. So I sent $25 this morning to Can Do Cancer, and they're a local breast cancer organization.
Awesome.
And that's the one that Kate chose.
Yeah.
So,
oh my gosh, I think that's super cool. And with it being Breast Cancer Awareness Month, what a great way to celebrate and bring awareness.
Yeah, and it just worked. I mean, it worked out good. That
sure.
I'm not good, but
Yeah. No.
It brought a little joy before she left for the hospital this
Absolutely.
morning, and that is the goal of Spell It Out, is to spread joy.
Yeah.
So
I love it. I also saw that you had like a little police hat.
Yeah.
So you can, and especially with all of the like national days that like we celebrate now, you could sort of take part in any of those for your favorite, hero, your firefighters and your policemen and teachers and such. So, I think the possibilities are endless.
They are.
Which is super cool.
Yeah.
Are you going to do something for November and or December?
That's a great question.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't know.
jingle? You going to get jingled or rocked or I don't know.
You know what? Since this is our first winter, going into a winter, I'm not sure how it's going to work out with getting the signs into the frozen ground. But if I can find a way to get them in the ground.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me offer a piece of advice. As somebody who has had to put signs in frozen ground for about 15 and a half years, you have to, I used to take thermoses full of hot water.
That's a good idea.
It's not. It's awful.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to do. And it's not easy.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what it. I mean, we could have the warmest winter ever.
We could, and that would. Oh, you just hung up. Okay. That's a hazard of Facebook Live there. Any surprises, good or bad, with the business so far? As your entrepreneurial spirit.
No.
Stepping in somebody's yard.
No.
Which are all. I mean, out being in the middle of the night or
Totally a
something,
possibility.
but spreading joy isn't really a reason to get arrested. So
No,
that's good.
I did get really spooked by birds the other day.
Oh.
Yeah. Like, I don't know where these birds were hanging out, but they just kind of came out.
Birds are freaky.
Yeah.
Did you hear my owl story?
No.
The owl story. We'll save that for another day, but basically an owl tried to land on my head. But birds, they can attack. Not cool.
Yeah, I was a little nervous.
Yeah,
They didn't come near me, so it was fine.
Okay.
It just scared me. You're out in the dark.
Yeah. You expect to be all alone at that hour.
Yeah, not with the birds.
Awesome. Okay, so if we want to look into getting a sign or sign up for the Boo package, where do we go?
Our Facebook page.
Okay,
Spell It Out
Co. Metro West, because I'm assuming that means there are other locations around.
I am the only franchise in the state of Iowa
That's
currently.
awesome.
Yeah, so that's good.
Are you going to expand?
I don't know, Megan.
I mean, if you wanted to like put some more miles on,
there's
some potential.
Yeah, I think our next location, or I think we can expand.
Sure.
Just
around
us,
Grimes. Okay.
Since we're so far north now.
Hey, how old's your oldest kid?
He's 12. He's not old. I know.
Shoot.
But he has told me that he would like this to be his job when he is old enough to drive.
Awesome.
So
I think that's great.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah. Sweet. Spell It Out Co. Metro West. Check out the Facebook page. That's where you can get all of the information about some of the specials, or if you want to do your own celebration, or I was calling it yard candy earlier, which I thought was kind of fun. But the Boo special is really cool. You get the cookies, you get the Boo signs in your yard, and it's just kind of something fun and different, really just to show off in your neighborhood. So I think it's a really great idea. So congrats.
Thank you.
On your business success and for starting up this business. next week, Nicole wasn't able to make it today, so we are super sad, so give her a wave. But Nicole and I are going to be at a certain special place. We're not going to be live because our kids are all going to be home on Monday because it's like a holiday or something. I know my kids and her kids are going to be home.
Oh, good.
It's like Columbus Day.
Well, if her kids are home, my kids are going to be home.
Right.
We should probably look at the calendar.
Yeah. Did your kids have school today?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they probably don't next Monday because I heard.
Super.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
great.
So we're going to be doing something later this week, but we'll post it on Monday, and we're super excited about that too. Ooh. Words are fun, yard signs are magical, is what Nicole said. I love it. So, yes. So we will be back on Monday with episode 106. Stay tuned to find out. We know where it's at, so I don't know why I'm keeping it a secret, but I feel like I have to for some reason. So, thanks again for joining us today.
We need to do a giveaway.
Yeah,
let's
do
give
a
away
giveaway.
a boot.
We talked about a giveaway.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it. Let's do it.
Okay, we're gonna give away. Jen's gonna give away a boot package. So we'll do a post with how to enter the giveaway, and then we will draw the winner, and we'll post it live before a week is over. So probably next week. And then they'll just get in touch with you for a spot, and so just reserve a spot for that, and we'll take care of that. So thank you so much. Sure. We almost forgot. How did we forget the giveaway?
Free stuff.
Right. So we'll do a post and show you how to get entered into that. But that's super exciting, and thank you for doing that. And thanks for joining.
I appreciate it.
Yes. Have a great week, everybody, and cheers. And we will see you next week. Bye-bye.